That's Jim O'Rear's Wacky World.
I'm here in Salem, the one American town that said, hey, what if we built a fantastic tourism industry around our historical overreaction? And right in the middle of this delightfully spooky capitalism sits a little gem called Frankenstein's Castle.
Now, Frankenstein's castle is tucked inside the Salem Wax Museum on Derby Street, which already sounds like the address of someone who definitely has bodies in their basement. And honestly, that's kind of the vibe they're going for. You walk in thinking, oh cool, how scary could it be? And then suddenly, you're being funneled into a dungeon-themed haunted house based on Frankenstein, because nothing says family vacation like 19th century existential dread and questionable medical ethics. The official description says you'll step into the Wax Museum's dark dungeon and witness the horrors of Dr. Frankenstein. And let me tell you, they are not lying. Within about 30 seconds, I was in a hallway so dark I started reconsidering every life decision that led me there. Especially the one where I said, yeah, let's do the haunted thing. That sounds fun. Now, to be clear, this isn't one of those extreme haunted houses where they chase you with chainsaws and make you sign a waiver written in blood. This is more like spooky Disneyland's slightly unhinged cousin. It's compact, it's indoors, and it leans hard into that classic haunted house formula. Dark corners, jump scares, and actors who absolutely live for the moment you scream like a malfunctioning smoke alarm. And speaking of actors, these people deserve awards. Or at least free coffee, because they are committed. I had one guy pop out of nowhere and hiss at me like he just lost custody of his humanity. I'm pretty sure he followed me for a solid 15 seconds, which in haunted house time is roughly 3 emotional breakdowns. Then you've got the animatronics, those jerky, slightly too real yet not real enough figures that move like they're powered by haunted Wi-Fi. You know the ones. They twitch, they lurch, and they make you question whether they're broken or just waiting for the perfect moment to ruin your night. And the theme? They go all in on Dr. Frankenstein's laboratory. You've got bubbling chemicals, ominous lighting, and the strong implication that nobody here passed a basic ethics class. With a hint of clowns. It's less gore-fest and more Victorian science experiment and a circus gone horribly wrong. Which honestly feels classier. Like, yes, I may be terrified, but at least it's literary terror. Now, let's talk about the marketing. Multiple places call this Salem's best haunted house, or Salem's scariest haunted house, which in Salem is a bold claim because this town has more haunted attractions than it has Dunkin' Donuts, and that is saying something in New England. But here's the thing. It works. Frankenstein's castle isn't trying to be the biggest or the most extreme. It knows exactly what it is. A fun, spooky, slightly cheesy, tourist-friendly experience that fits perfectly into Salem's whole Halloween carnival atmosphere. It's like the haunted house equivalent of comfort food, if comfort food occasionally screamed at you in the dark. And honestly, that's the charm. You're not just going through a haunted house. You are participating in the grand tradition of Salem being delightfully weird. You walk out laughing, slightly traumatized, and maybe questioning why you paid money to be startled by a man in a lab coat.
If you're planning a trip, definitely check out their website for more info, how to get tickets, where their location is, their hours. It's one of those perfect add-on attractions when you're already wandering around Salem, pretending you can totally handle spooky stuff until you absolutely cannot handle the spooky stuff. So if you enjoyed this dive into dungeon-based poor decisions, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop me a comment below telling me the last time you got scared by something that wasn't a car horn and probably cost less than your lunch. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.
Wacky world, where the haunted get hugs, where your childhood dreams get punched by the world. He's got news and some flair, with sarcasm so sharp it'll part your hair. Blink, like, cry, then scream, why? Not the tip, Chivalry's wacky world. There's a UFO made of PVC, a werewolf and Denny's just sipping tea.